supposed to feel. How it's supposed to feel. supposed to feel.
supposed to feel. How it's supposed to feel.
Hey guys, it's your boy Unsane21 here to play some Nikke Goddess of Victory for a real quick session though. For this one, it's quick, really quick, because we're gonna be playing Genshin later for the Lantern Rite and all that jizz. Need to do those events as soon as possible because they kinda add up, and I still haven't unlocked or most of Sumeru. I haven't really completed a lot of Sumeru, so yeah, I'm gonna have to take a break from something. I made some adjustments for my Nikke account. As you can see, Privati is at 160 for some reason. That's because I've given her the autonomy of being the lead. So unfortunately for Rappi and N102 Annie, oh boy. Yeah. So, let me just take with this. I'm just gonna give her something else. This one. And give the helmet to Mary. My priority right now is mostly going to be PvP at this point. Like, PvP will be somewhat of a hard thing that I need to like get over. To be honest, like it is pretty hard for me to like do this. Where's Mary when I need her? Mary, nasan ka na? First one, okay. She already has like she already has a good equipment. Okay. Why is she not fully leveled up? Jesus. Okay. Alright, so I got those. And then some of my units like Modernia, I haven't really leveled up completely, so I'm gonna upgrade this now. For sure. I'll be using up all of the weak ones first because my priority right now is getting my PvP going well and countering most of the meta as possibly good. The meta mostly is because of the Emma situation where she heals a lot, and if you place her somewhere wherein he is taking so much hits, not damage, hits, he can heal the damage. So if you put Modernia versus Emma, Modernia is gonna lose in a stand fight. So the next, if I can get Christmas Rupee as well, if they give her another rerun sometime in the future, I will get her. She is undisputably, she's one of the best units I can think of right now, and defense is, for me personally, is a little bit underrated, especially for PvP. She's good, not gonna lie. The taunt is real. Taunts on enemies for 5 seconds, which is enough for you to be able to like give others the opportunity to do their thing. And then I think taunt should be more in PvP, should be more like you shouldn't be able to use your burst or something like that. Taunt should be more aggressive. Okay. I also did some event stuff, but there's the Wildcat engine, which we will be doing first. And then I've already finished the Outsiders thing. Most of the stuff that we have on the shop is this. So this is kind of okay, but my priority right now is getting enough credits to survive the whole journey. We don't have enough credits. That's the problem right now. I don't have money. Like, we can go for Cordas, but it doesn't matter. We don't have enough money for it to level up the whole thing. Where is my chat? If there's anything, okay, good. See if we could. Okay, let's try something. I also spent like 1,000 on the synchro just to open up some slots because we might end up getting more Nikkei's in the future. Like, that's gonna be like a problem moving forward as I progress through the game. But my rule here is that I won't be pulling regularly until I get like 300 pulls, which I kind of failed to do because I did pull for Viper. And then I'll just be relying mostly on standard. That's what we're gonna do right now. Get the door. Let's advise some Nikkei's, but first, I'm not gonna do the episode. I don't know. Let's just advise some Nikkei's right now. Also, the other thing is that most of them, if I really want to power them up, advising is actually one of the best ways to power up your Nikkei's, is like just getting them the stats that they need. That's why Limit Break is so broken in this game. If you have Limit Break, you can, as long as you have maximum affection to your unit, casual get together with fans and live stream. I wasn't even similar. Of course, you and I like. Alright. Oh, I didn't go for number first though this time. Okay. I'm getting my helm as much as I can, getting her as much power as he needs to. She's my core 1. She's not bad technically speaking. My only problem with her is that for some reason I feel that her damage got nerfed. Yeah. Yeah, no one should make you suffer like that, though. That Viper and Modernia. Actually, I'm gonna advise Modernia as well. I was hungry for some food. Anis got really mad at me. Apparently, what I ate belonged to her, so does everything in the fridge belong to Anis? No. What's that? Then. What? No! That's not how it works in the fridge. Alright, so we have for 20. When we have imbibed one's fair share of spirits, what typically proceeds? Allowing a sense of tears as paramount. Should one keep bottled up for too long, period manifests in stomach ulcers and the like. I shan't be most proficient in comforting those in need, but I am most capable of drinking companion. So do reach out to me when the time is right. Therein lies the problem with drinkers and friends. Some people drink for the sake of drinking, and others drink for the sake of letting it go. I'm not giving a I was thinking of giving both a younger brother. Alright, we only got like 50 points. Woohoo. It's very important that we get like 100 every time. So, Privati has to power up. She has to be stronger, so I feel her. There must be anything, Kave. Anything that you'd like to write now. I don't have my audio right now in my head. So Senti is also really good, but feels a little bit underwhelming to be honest though. I get Mary up a little bit. Medical staff always have to put their happy face in front of you. But I'm not sure if I agree with that. Who's to say to someone good acting? Yes. So someone who thinks of others more than themselves, I suppose. Okay. But I have to level up Mary. So I have to give her some gifts. Guess I'm gonna give her this. This belongs to her technically anyway. And I'm gonna pump her up as much as I can to a certain point. Maybe we can get her to 10. Tatlo na to, 5 na yan. Okay, how about if I keep pushing? Push. Harder. Okay. We get her to 10. Different. Now, it gives us from 700 to 9,000. But that's not the most important part. The most important part here is the defense and the attack scaling. The defense is where it kind of sort of matters a little bit because they can take more hits. And we got an entire story down the line. So from there is a series of messages, and Mary is hiding something, which you should figure out what. I also got Pepper, which is her partner, sorta. Who should I do? So N102 is still kind of sort of meta though in PvE, but only if you don't have the good units. Since I have Pepper, Admi, I have Litter, Miranda. Technically, I have units that are much more capable than N102. So getting her leveled up isn't gonna be like the end all be all moving forward. Snakes, of course. Snakes are nice though. Not gonna lie though, I prefer like the simplicity. The only thing I don't like about snake is when they kind of bite. That's the only thing. And I don't know when they'll do that. They'll just look at you like, you did. Yeah. Where is the thing? Gender conversion. Oh, what? Gender conversion. I can convert genders? I'm not gonna do that. Is it Thailand? Okay. Let's do the here because this is gonna expire in 3 hours. Start pairing now. So this is gonna be Tetra and Missilis. So we do have some good Missilis money. And Tetra, oh, we'll get good stuff like that. Alright, should be fine. And they kinda improved a lot of the So they got Tetra, Bursto. I'm gonna go for her because she is still kinda sort of the best. PvE wise, she is still better. That's fine. Take that. Oh, no. It's gonna be tough for good girl Zeka. Good girl is Zeka is gonna have a hard time there because the stat is pretty fucking low. You'll know because this thing hits like a truck. That's good. Okay, I think I should try okay, we got the thing here. Alright, let's do the thing. Just keep on firing. The 500. As a minigun user, I should focus on... Okay, ako muna. Shit. Guard. Burst one. Burst one, burst one! Do your burst! Damn it, burst! Burst one! Alright, there we go. I think these damage, yo. Let's go. Very important. I'm burning. But I'm healing. Burst. Okay, we're gonna die now. Out of the ashes of that corpse, another creature shows up. A two-headed monster. There's no way for us to be able to survive this. It's gonna get rid of that. Guard, and then the head. It's gonna keep attacking though. This is the reason why this is like, yep, one shots. Technically speaking, the final part, once it goes to that stage, finishes everyone out. Like, that kind of solves one problem, is once you kind of max it out, you don't have any means to get rid of this, or to like stop the game. I think what should be done is like give the top players, like the team, the feel good situation wherein they are able to defeat a big boss. That's what I'm thinking that we should have done. Alright, I think this is good, but I think Modernia, to get Modernia first though, just get her. If you're getting from Modernia, I think I'm gonna go for, what did I get? I'll have fun though. I'll have fun. We don't need healing here. Unless somebody dies. I'll be the right and simple and go again. We're on the very right side, so okay. Okay. Hold on. Alright. I have to get some pizza though. Oh really? Don't you have like really strong people though? Hmm. 4-2. Wow. Really? What would be the best 4-1 that I have? Nope, not this one.
Now you'll see why they call me the king. May victory be ours.
I'm gonna feel this.
Now you'll see why they call me the king. May victory be ours.
Oh god. That hurts. Are you sure you just want me to die? Uh-huh. Resistance!
Victory be ours.
Eat bullets. Eat lead. And done.
Reload.
Done.
Out of ammo.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Raid rebuild are all-powerful tools.
Ako muna. Oh,
Everything you've got. Raid rebuild are all-powerful tools. Go, boys.
and it's over. Dead.
Be back in a second. I want to reload. Oh! Another victory for the commander.
And then we got the rewards. Kind of good. Okay. When I start streaming, everything just goes to like, hey everyone, you know, start moving, doing things, yeah. Okay, let's get this because we kind of spent money on our hard-earned gems. Then I'm gonna spend all of the remaining points on this. Release gun. Pilgrim stuff. We only have enough for pilgrim stuff anyway, it's fine. This is also good, but we can get it through other means. Let's see. Let's go to our Nikkei. Sorry. Nikkei. Let's upgrade her if we can.
I will never let you down.
I'm gonna double check and see if we can push to 160. Most of our units to 160 at least. And there it goes. Like, there's like, it's asking us for core dust now. If I level her up further, she's gonna be asking for that amount of core dust, which sucks. Gonna be sucking ass. Okay, right. Oh boy.
I feel like I can play
That's it.
longer. Full speed ahead.
Welcome to El Marina! We have a star in our midst.
Current ammo is sufficient. Hindrance to business detected. Removing net. It has failed for the defense.
Alright, we're gonna take this hit.
Hindrance to business detected. Removing net. Reloading. Cover me. No attacking while I'm reloading. Hindrance to business detected. Removing net. Current ammo is sufficient. Reloading. Cover me. Hindrance to business detected. Removing net.
And it's done. It's just easier to do it on a computer than on the phone. Especially when your phone is lagging. Okay, we don't get the bonus stuff. We kinda need the really good
Request cleared.
these things. Support plus Pilgrim. Okay, this one goes to ano? To Rapunzel.
With high risk comes high
Rapunzel,
reward.
Rapunzel.
Is that why we fight?
Let's down your hair, Defender Pilgrim. I'm guessing I needed that other character though, but oh well. Okay. Rapunzel, Rapunzel. Let down your hair. Then once we got that, right? I forgot to do the other thing though. There's a tribe tower thing which I was supposed to be doing under Mesilis. And I tried doing this earlier on my phone, but unfortunately, this is pretty hard. With the team comp that I have right now, it looks kind of bleak. To be honest, it's kind of hard. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna sub in this girl here instead of snipers and other stuff. Although I could put in Pepper. Yeah, the reason why I'm gonna put her in because I need somebody to like take care of Diana. As a defender, she's probably more suitable for the situation. Fire, I think it's better if I put in Admin.
Preparation finished.
Oh shit, not sure. Uni?
Punish
Yeah.
anyone I like.
Admin is much better though. I'm just gonna do it like this. For that I get that boost, damage boost. Although I think Pepper would be better though. Who's better? That would be better. Restores HP if far as for stuff. Let's see what that means. Okay. How about I don't understand how litter works.
I can at least crack a few skulls.
Full burst affects allies, previous trigger, blah blah blah. Affects allies, increase attack. Okay, this one's much better. Although with admin stuff, I think what she does give on the table is resistance to damage plus charge damage. Nah, it's only good for snipers. So she's out.
Can I punish anyone I like?
And then her, she does give us some full charge, affects allies, defense, restores attack. Really small. Ammunition +1, charging speed increase. What's the better burst blue that I have here in this team? I guess it's just you. The problem is it only supports the supporter types though. So if I have her, there should be like at least 3 supporters, which is I'm gonna do. There's 3 supporter types. And then for burst 3 though, there's no burst 3 support. There's no such thing as a burst 3 support, but Calm exists. But she's an attack. The way her skills work feels like more orcish guy. That's why her identity is kind of weird. Okay, let's see how this
Let's
works.
see what they can do.
Let me just put on my headphones. Ooh. Oh. Hmm.
The thrill of them. Just a little bit. The thrill of them. I have to make a few preparations.
Come on! Get the stuff. And you're down. Yes. AR.
What a wonderful day now.
Come on, bro. Don't do this to me. You know the worst time when you don't have any money is that this is giving you like, hey, you know what? You can buy this shit. Ah. So under our miscellaneous though, we still couldn't get any other stuff, so that's one. Our mold here, probably. Shop, let me double check if we can buy food.
Build you everything you need. Take as much. Welcome to
We did
just in time, dear
some
client.
stuff here. I don't want to buy some mold. The high quality mold stuff.
We
Don't wanna
have
buy it.
everything in our shop except what we don't have.
Sawtooth, entire boot below. This is the electronic integration system of the central government.
Recruit. I have questions about that though. I need to pull twice here. Once, okay. I think we're good. And then I just need to go to Nikkei, then Liberation, because I didn't do that today. Okay, 100 points, social points, and Rookie Arena Battle 1. Okay, fine. 600, we have... We do this like 90. 90 points a day. 4 months. Over. People say it's really bad, really bad though. It is. It's taking too long for you to be able to get the unit that you want. After I base up this. I need to buy this though, for sure. If I want my Julia to be my main unit, I have to buy this.
Such a wonderful breeze. Can you sense its rhythm?
Yeah, this is much better though.
Empty your mouth. Why do people always call me jukebox?
And she really has a very, very tight positioning though with the shoulders. Yeah, that's how you hold the gun. Chibi form. Oh no, this is really cute. Oh well. Anyway, that's just something that I can buy later down the line when I have extra cash. But for now, let's switch games. I'll be right back in just a couple of seconds, I think. Yo. Ane. Not that one. It's a break. Okay. Alright, guys. We are back in Genshin. Let's go. Oh my god. So there's stuff underneath this, and there's an entirely new area that I can discover right about here. Okay. Well, that's something.
Have you ever kept gold?
So since we're gonna be doing this guy, I'm gonna be like try to fight this thing. And I'm gonna go through this through this route. I was kinda thinking about doing that route. Also our pizza came in and it's all bent. I guess the Grab driver had a hard time charging in. Also, I forgot to share my game though. Hold on. Let's see here. So, mate kudasai.
If we've got nothing else to do, why don't I tell you a story?
Okay. So, technically speaking right now, Lunar New Year.
Oh? Oh.
So, essentially, when is it celebrated? When? Start. So, we are celebrating Lunar New Year. So, we're gonna do Lanterite until, yeah. Alright, so we're gonna be hanging out in Leeway for a little bit. Oh, that's bright. I need to change my units a little bit because after that I haven't really tried doing the boss, the big guy with the Nahida group. The Nahida group though, which is this thing. The spread group. Shut up.
Emerge. Right here. By royal decree. Share my knowledge. Let's dance. Is that... Right now. Emerge. A sight to behold. Right here. Right now. Shadow Raven. Let's They hurt a little. Oh. Hi. Huh? Right here.
Hmm? Ah. Pretty bad. What do we have here? This is the great statistical state. Okay. Hmm.
May the Dendro Archon bless us with a bountiful harvest every year.
Traveling to other worlds is all that anyone seems to be writing about these days. Goodness knows what they find so disappointing about their own world.
May the Dendro Archon bless us with a bountiful harvest every year. May the
All right.
Dendro Archon bless us.
I'm gonna be up until morning later. Tuloy-tuloy lang tayo mag-stream today. Huh.
Heal thyself.
Ingat.
I see everything. Right now, emerge.
Yeah.
Right here. I'll protect us. Yeah. Huh. 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 Hi. Hi. Huh. Everyone hold hands.
Midnight
Phantasmagoria.
Yeah.
Immunity? Okay.
Hi. Come on out. Show them. Right now.
I'm gonna switch a little bit of it. Switch it out. Jump off cliff. What's her book? Details. That's it. Okay. Uh.
More speed.
Okay. Bye. Oh, do you want to die?
You can't run. My guiding stars. Yeah. Yeah. The night is cold. Our bond is strong. Shudder.
Oh, my stomach is acting up. It's the cheese on the pizza, though. Ah, who knew?
Dissipate. I'll settle this. Don't be scared. Lights out.
Out.
Stand with me. My guiding stars. Stars, shine for me. Beg for mercy.
How am I gonna hit you, though? I think I'm gonna do this one.
Don't be scared. The night is cold.
Easy. I just need to use my burst and you're dead. Who would I use tonight? Alright, let's do that. Oh, we get 2. And then if I go here, yeah, we get 32 pulls. And we kind of need like 160 plus. So that's the problem right now. I don't want to pull for anything because if I go to the history, we just got the look. I'm at 25 PT after the look, so it's really dangerous to pull for anything right now. So nope, not gonna pull for anyone else. Unless it's the standard banner though, which is, yeah, that's something that I need to. Once we've done that, we need to get back to this guy because why not? Why is she using this weapon though? Oh well. If her weapon is a little bit different though, I think it should be the Favonius Lance. Switch. I know she kinda needs a crit though. Yeah, crit damage will do the, but if she does crit, it will improve ang sagot to. I'll be right back. Ugh, my stomach is acting up and I need to go to the bathroom. Because the bathroom is the #1 enemy of any gamers. Yeah. Let's see.
Everything is negotiable, except overtime. Don't we have a job to do? Work hard and live each day to the fullest. That is what life in Mondstadt is all about, isn't it? Don't we have a job to do?
Alright guys, I'm back. And I need to like just do this now. May ano. Ano. God damn it.
Everything is negotiable, except overtime.
We got 2 likes, guys. Thank you so much for the likes. I didn't know I get likes though. Oh boy. Alright.
Don't we have a job to do?
Yes, we kind of do. We kind of need to like to finish this thing. And I need Zhao to be strong enough to fit. I need Zhao to be finished good today. Because where's Zhao? Where's my Zhao though? My Zhao. Physical presence fight. Switch this with. Say what? Increases elemental reaction. Ooh. Elemental reaction, you say? Let's make the weirdest Zhao build that I can think of right now. If I go here, go to animal. Animal. Yeah, this is the best one I have. Okay, that's the best one. Now, the next thing is I need to figure out if it's gonna be the gladiators for now, or I need something that improves my plunging abilities. My plunge. I think there is no artifact for that though. Oh wow. I need to check my artifacts though. Is it the deep wood ones? The Seminawas? When casting elemental skill, if the character is within 10 or more energy, they lose 15. Let me go for the Shimenenes. Switch. She already got that, okay. Headpiece. Gonna get this for the meantime. Borrowing this from you. And this. So this gives us a total of 58, 175. Not bad. Not gonna lie though, this is one of those weird. This is gonna be one of the weird builds I'm gonna be doing right now. First, I'm gonna battle the thing. A little bit. Yeah. Hold on. I want to double check something real quick though. No one's playing tabletop today. Odd. You know what? I should probably set that up. Although I'd lose my weekends though. Really? You guys want to do this? Fine.
Not now.
Judgment! You can't run!
Yeah, definitely much better though. I don't need to show you Eula just to get more damage. You know what I think about? They need, in order for them to improve physical damage, make it viable a little bit for other players. They need to improve the shredding of the, there's supposed.
My guiding stars.
Punishment!
Malapit siya eh.
Shudder!
Hold on, my cat just pooped some. Alright guys, I'm just gonna keep the door open. My cat made a massive doo-doo. And I can't, even my humidifier is not taking it anymore. Alright, so I'm gonna make this stream interesting a little bit and put in a Zhao into the mix. No, that's a reserve for Geo team. Yeah, Lan is okay. Mona, pwede rin. I can have Mona here. Yeah, only thing kinda miss, pwede ko... Huh? Hydro... I can put in like a thing here. I think this should be fine. I guess. I'll deploy this. The only thing kind of weird about this is like the details. Yeah. We already have no? Talents wise. Oh, malapit na siya mag C6. Okay. This one is the most important part. And then our talent-wise is gonna be poor, of course. We can level her up, it's fine. We're gonna level up our talents. Alright, it's fine. Get her at 10. For her artifacts, I think I should be giving her something else. And her weapon shouldn't be this. Wouldn't it be funny giving her this weapon? Increases attack on hit, which opponent less 30% HP. This is vile. And then give her shred. Verdicent. And then my Verdicent will be somewhat of a Jean's Verdicent though. Here, focus on our injury charge. Crit rate. Critical damage, crit rate. Oh, this one's pretty nice. Let's enhance this and see if we get lucky. Alright, hopefully we get like 32, like 20% crit rate. I highly doubt that. This is already looking really bad. Attack. Okay, at least it get to attack. Okay, let's try this again. Auto add. Alright, critical damage. Crit rate, please. We need a crit rate. Too late for this one. This one already sucks. But we're leveling it up anyway because we need to get rid of some of the artifacts that we have. Alright, we got crit rate. I just need another crit rate and this artifact will be saved. Just one more crit rate, please. We need that crit rate. Genshin gods, hear me. For this artifact needs salvation. Alright, I'm gonna sacrifice some of the stuff here that we don't need. This one's bad, this one's awful, this one's pathetic, this one doesn't have a mom. This one also, and this. Oh! No way! That, of course. And artifacts. And then we need, this one's a hat, we're gonna sacrifice hats. Which hats though? Wonders. This is pretty fine. This one's okay. This one, definitely not gonna throw that away. This, though, is elemental mastery. This, attack, okay? This. Seven. Let's go. Please, quick rate. It's HP. Alright, fine. Alright, this is somewhat doable, but okay. Now we have the set. And if we use this properly, though, we should be fine. So she will give us the healing that we deserve. Alright, we don't have any Samira characters here. I could technically put this young lady over here, Faruzan. However, I'm not gonna do that. Faruzan is barely built. Alright. Wow, we are dying. I didn't know that she's barely alive. Okay. Now the good thing here is that since we're using Shao, we have the movement speed that we kinda need. And we wanna test it out here. Also, what is his artifacts now? To be very careful with him. I also need to level him up. Really level him up. Remember the reaction. Reaction, there you go. That improves the damage, and the damage is 210. Okay. Run, let's see. Crazy. This is looking crazy though. It's so dumb. Alright.
There are so many local specialties in Sumeru. I want to buy more.
Don't you remember your... Boring!
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward. Ad Astra...
You know what? I know which other character I'm gonna put in. It's not gonna sound pretty for you guys, but I think I have solved the glaring problem of healing Zhao. And that's Chi-Chi. I'm gonna put Chi-Chi in the team. And oh boy, will that suck. Alright, let's do the team comps again. This is the fast team though, right? We're gonna put Yelan out. We're gonna put Chi-Chi in.
What's happening?
Alright, weapons. She has the Pavonia sword. Let's switch it with a sacrificial sword instead. Fine. Once we have that, we need to check her talents. Talent seems to be looking A-okay. Alright. Just gonna get on that one. Constellation C3. Ugh. Using the Adeptus artifacts, all fallen party members nearby in regional. You know what would make her ability broken? Is that if everyone falls, don't give her a cooldown on her resurrection. Just don't give her a cooldown on the resurrection. That's why she sucks. If she doesn't have any cooldowns on her resurrection, she probably would be usable in the abyss. At least. And then, oh shit, we're still using this thing though? Come on, bro. Dude, you don't deserve this. Alright, we need ano kailangan niya sa skills niya. Where does she derive her talents? Where her healing? Her regeneration is based out of her attack. So, we'll increase her attack damage. That's what we're gonna do. Healing bonus, that's a given. Healing bonus. Attack percentage. No attack percentage because we're not lucky. Ah? As I said, we're weird team. But yes, this should work. This will be the team for Lantern, right, guys? And I think we are not yet ready to start the Lantern Right event yet. Let's do this first. Hold on. Push in. No one's begging for a Chi-Chi rework though, for some reason.
Worthless.
Go.
Boring.
Getting some of the other game mechanics that I have mixed up with the ones I'm using right now, so that's bad, I guess. Plunging attack. I think I'm just gonna put it like this for the meantime. Just like that, and then where's my live video? Should be able to see my my chat through here, I think.
Reduced to just standing around. How absurd.
Ouch. We can't really complain, Zhao. Okay, I think we should be fine now. Alright, should be fine. Are we gonna be able to defeat this son of a bitch? Let's see.
Bye. Life goes on. Wheel of life.
Boring.
Ninjutsu! Decided by destiny. Opening box of Adepti tricks.
I'm in, Zhao, let's go! Ninjutsu.
Let me slide. Rise.
Evil conquering.
Sheesh.
Worthless. Here. Here.
Gotta dash. Go.
Useless. Boring.
Come on out. I'm about to pass up.
Ah, full combo ah.
What was that escape method again?
Oh no! He died.
For being so lazy. on you.
Useless. Boring.
Let me scry. Rise. Fast.
Disappear. Here. 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 Worthless. Here. Worthless. Boring.
Delves into destiny.
Useless.
Good.
Orders given.
Orders received. Oh no, my carry's gone. Okay, we can do this. Go, Chichi.
Shadows of fate. Written in the stars.
Alright, that kinda sucked. We need more power on Zhao. And I don't think the weapon is actually better for her though, for him though. Weapons, sit chat. Gonna have to power these, Daddy Zhao. Is it this one or? This or the deathmatch?
Astrologers must rid themselves of material desires. Only by ridding one.
We died. Alright, let's rework our team. Unfortunately, the Sayu one doesn't work well. I guess they still kinda need Benny Boy.
I won't hold you back.
Much.
The damned will sooner die again than lay a hand on me.
Oh, we can ascend him now. Ascending. 100% crit rate da. Oh, we can pull here though. Amos bow. Amos bow. Amos bow. Amos bow. Ano Amos bow? Yuck. Uh-huh. We can get her to level 6. We're gonna get those free stuff though. Or... we can buy now. It's 10 days pa, man. What the hell? Timing until the last day. Alright, let's see what we can do now. Jay, let's do the Lantern Rite event. Okay.
I'm on Boots Week. Go say hi to Xiangling first.
Zhongli.
Huh? Xiangling? What a pleasant surprise meeting you here!
Oh? Why, the pleasure is all mine, as is the surprise, surely. It must be fate that brings us together in this place. How have you fared as of late? I sense you are older and wiser than the last time we met. It seems your travels continue to yield valuable insights. You are too kind.
So, Xiangling, are you here to listen to stories over tea again?
I had originally planned to set out after this last round of tea. However, I had planned to take a walk to Qingce village and gather some nascent bamboo shoots, which are currently in season. A villager there once gave me a small sample, and they possessed a most excellent flavor.
Huh? Nascent bamboo shoots? Why can't you just use normal bamboo shoots instead? Wait, Paimon knows! Because Zhongli prefers the finer things in life, right? Okay, Mr. Particular, let me guess. Ahem. The nascent bamboo shoot has a uniquely tender texture and a delicate sweet taste that its normal cousin cannot match.
An astute observation, Paimon. You know me well indeed. Lantern Rite is almost upon us, but besides the bamboo shoots, there are a few other items I have not yet procured from Director Hu's list. May I ask if you have already made arrangements for the days ahead?
Well, we were planning to use the opportunity to say hi to some of our friends, but before we were able to figure out a schedule, we ran into you.
Well then, might I invite you to imagine the sheer delight that is a soup cooked with the freshest nascent bamboo shoots in all the land. Generous cuts of pork belly and crisp, fragrant bamboo shoots placed together in the pot and left to simmer slowly for half a day.
Oh god damn. Oh my god, I can already I'm already doing.
You're doing this on purpose, aren't you? Paimon's onto your plan. You just want to hoodwink us into fetching your bamboo for you.
It's actually working.
Why, I assure you, I would do no such thing. I merely wish to inform you of the freshest, most succulent and flavorful bamboo shoots one could ever hope to taste.
You... Let's go, Traveler. Paimon's taste buds can't take it anymore.
It's working.
Collecting a few bamboo shoots shouldn't take too long. Paimon has got to get her hands on some of that soup.
Such fine specimens are indeed well worth the excursion. Very well. I shall leave the bamboo shoots to you. Should you have the good fortune to find some, please share them with me as well.
See? Paimon knew he was just bamboozling us.
Yes, he did.
However, there is no need to rush. The streets of Liyue will be bustling with visitors and filled with all manner of celebrations during the festive period. By all means, go wherever your interests lead you. The nascent bamboo shoots would be but a wonderful final touch to a most exceptional feast. What an honor it would be to savor them in the company of friends.
That is true.
We're heading out. Enjoy your walk, Youngly.
Take care now, you two.
Oh there. Come and see these rare and precious curios.
Listen, let me tell you how it is.
As for Director Who's list, I shall attend to it after one last round of tea.
We can duel him? What?
Listen.
As for Director, I shall attend to...
Since, alright, we can just teleport all the way here.
Bamboo shoot, bamboo shoot, nascent bamboo shoot. Oh, this one's only just sprouted, and it looks super fresh. Paimon thinks this is the one. These should be enough. Let's head back.
Help! Help!
Did you hear that? Someone's calling for help. It's coming from over there.
Are you okay? Did any water go down the wrong pipe?
I think I'm okay now.
The Traveler from Fontaine.
So much.
That was scary. Well, at least you're all right. All thanks to your savior here. Oh, a little girl?
Greetings, everyone. My name is Yao Yao. It's a pleasure to make your
We
acquaintance.
finally get to see Yao Yao though for the first time.
So well-mannered.
Yeah.
My name's Paimon, and this is the Traveler.
Greetings.
I'm Dvorak, a musician from Fontaine.
What are you
I
doing
came
here?
through Stone Gate, intending to head towards Liyue Harbor, but then I became captivated by the beautiful scenery. And before long, I was completely lost.
And in the middle of the night.
Just now, I was so mesmerized by the waterfall that I slipped and fell into the water. If it weren't for Miss Yao Yao's help, I shudder to think what might have happened.
It's all right, Mr. Dvorak. The splashing around the bottom of the waterfall means the stone path is always wet and slippy. You definitely have to be careful. Next time you're exploring an unfamiliar environment, try to focus on what's right in front of you. Don't let your mind wander. As long as you watch your step, accidents like this won't happen anymore.
Yes, ma'am. I understand. I'll remember to be more careful next time.
Oh, are you hungry, sir?
Oh, I'll be fine.
Please, sir, it's quite all right. I was born and raised here in Liyue. It's only natural for me to extend my hospitality to any guests who are passing through. I expect you still have quite a long journey ahead of you. It's very important to keep your energy levels up. I still have some lotus flower crisps left in my backpack. Why don't we split them between the four of us?
Aw, what a thoughtful kid! She even has some for Paimon!
You're welcome.
Mmm, so tasty. If only there were more.
Paimon.
Having a healthy appetite is a good thing. It means Paimon's still growing. If I'd known I was gonna run into you, I would have made a second batch.
Hope you're taking notes, Traveler. This is how you treat your Paimon.
What do you think, sir? Are Liyue snacks to your taste? I wonder if they're not sweet enough.
No, they're perfect. When I was traveling through Mondstadt, I had a chance to try one of their moon pies. It had a meat filling, unlike these crisps. But apart from that, it seems like they follow a similar cooking process. Both are delicious in their own way. As for Fontaine's cooking, though, it's been a long time since I've had a taste of home.
Sounds like you spend a lot of time on the road, huh?
I do. It's part of my job. I'm one of the main organizers of the Iridescence Tour.
Iridescence Tour?
The Iridescence Tour is one of the biggest music festivals in Fontaine.
Oh.
We're looking to expand, though. Our aim is to hold a festival in every nation. At least, all the main organizers share this goal. Unfortunately, it's a long story, so I'll spare you the details. But anyway, so the main reason I'm traveling all around Teyvat is to promote our music festivals. But I have some personal reasons, too.
Well, what are they? Just tell us already.
Let me see. Well, to explain it in full, I'd have to start with a story from my ancestors. I don't want to take up too much of your time.
Oh, I love listening to stories.
We want to hear it too.
Okay, then I'll start from the beginning. The story goes that my ancestor, who was also a traveler, once slipped and fell into a lake during his travels. As he was sinking and gasping for breath, he heard a wondrous tune in the air. They say it was the most beautiful, moving melody he had ever heard. Even in that life and death moment, the ethereal music seized his full attention and almost made him forget the fact that he was drowning. When he finally came to, he found that he had already been brought ashore. Not too far from him stood an unfamiliar woman with an almost divine aura. Once she saw that he was no longer in danger, she left without a word. My ancestor tried to run after her to give his thanks, but although a mere dozen paces separated them, no matter how quickly he gave chase, he drew no closer and remained a dozen paces behind. In the end, all he could do was to bow in thanks to the woman as he watched her walk away towards the rivers and mountains in the distance, before at last he turned around and made his way home. Once he returned to Fontaine, he began to learn an instrument so that he could spread his story far and wide, just like the bards. After generations of retelling, embellishing, and dramatizing, people have come to think of that lady as something like a fairy. The story's become something of a local legend in Fontaine. It's called The Lady Overlooking the Lake. People now say that if you go down to the lakeside and play an instrument, so long as you play a pleasing melody, you will hear a fairy lady who is hiding out of sight, playing along with you.
Wow!
That's a nice legend.
Exactly. It may just be a legend to others, but for me, it's a real part of my family history. I wanted to find out the truth of this tale, so I decided to retrace my ancestors' steps and search for that lady's modern-day descendants. Of course, there's no way of knowing where my ancestor fell into the lake all those years ago, so I always knew that the search would be akin to looking for a needle in a haystack. I've spent many years on the road now, and I'm nowhere near as fit as I was in my youth. The wish that I've spent half my life chasing after has now become something of an obsession.
Well, I haven't lived half of my life yet, but still, I understand how you must feel.
Paimon too! It's like... imagine if you saved the center of a lotus flower crisp, which is the best part, by the way, because you wanted to eat it another day. But then suddenly, sploosh! It falls into the water, never to be seen again!
Why does it have to be involving
Paimon would
food?
definitely remember that for the rest of her life.
There's no need to feel sorry for me. I've made some progress over the years. For example, I've concluded that the story must have taken place in Liyue.
Oh, so you finally found a lead?
Yes, in fact, that's an intriguing story in and of itself. I'd always known that Mondstadt is the city of song and freedom, but more recently, I heard that the Anemo Archon returned to Mondstadt for a festival in the fall, and learned that he himself is a patron deity of music. So I prayed for the Anemo Archon's guidance in the Mondstadt Cathedral, and as soon as I set foot back outside the front gate, I noticed a cluster of leaves being blown in the wind further and further west, towards Stone Gate. A friendly local told me that this meant the wind was guiding me in the direction of Liyue, so I followed their advice and made my way here.
Wow, really? That's how you did it?
Right? You get it. I knew I'd find someone that agrees with me eventually.
Are you sure? It sounds a bit too much like one of those fake legends told by those treasure hoarder guys to scam gullible grannies from Jingsa Village. Rex Lapis has returned to the world. Just give me some incense and a little more towards the travel fees, and I will pass your gift on to the Lord of Geo and ask him to keep you and your family safe and well. And so on and so on.
Wow.
Don't worry, Yao Yao. We have a lot of experience with deciphering omens and stuff. And anyway, you only got scammed if you handed over Mora, right?
Actually, to express my gratitude, I did spend rather a lot of Mora on several bottles of fine wine, which I left at the Statues of the Seven along the way.
Oh dear.
Well, how about this, ladies and gentlemen? Why don't I bring you all to Yujing Terrace to see Miss Ganyu? I don't know very many people, so I can't help you out much. But Miss Ganyu and the Qixing know just about everything. If you've been scammed, they'll help you get your Mora back. And if the wind was telling the truth, and you want to keep looking for that lady's family, they'll be the best people to ask.
Sounds like a good idea.
But you've already helped me so much.
Well, I was gonna take some new medicinal herbs and plants I picked to Miss Ganyu anyway, so it's no trouble at all.
You know what? It's been a minute since we saw Ganyu too. It should be nice to pay her a visit before Lantern, right?
All right. Well, my sincere thanks to you all. I will never forget your kindness.
Okay, everyone, please follow me. I'll be your guide. Remember to watch where you're going, okay?
Uh-oh. Paimon's out of a job! Oh well, Paimon will just be a cheerleader instead.
Alright. Wait, there's a Fatui agent? Upstairs?
Rise. Why do they never miss? Useless.
I don't know. I feel like there is something wrong with my with my kit. Yeah, my kit is something wrong with my kit. Shiminama is great, but the problem is that it's not as strong. If I were to just give it like ano na lang siguro, no? I'll just go with the foolproof damage. I'll pick out the artifact that I want to keep. This one. Sounds good. I'll switch this with the Gladiator's Finale. That works. Gladiator's Finale. Borrowing stuff for the meantime. This is lantern, right, guys? Hold on, I'm just gonna go to my Ningguang. Let's make sure. And let's understand this now, friend. The snippet of power. Nearly 100% critical rate. Nasaan na tayo? Where is that? Where's that little girl? Where's my friend that I'm looking for? Hold on. Alright, this is okay-ish. The only thing that's kind of like really weird is this thing.
Life goes on. Off we go. Let me scribe.
Lament! Here! Worthless! Boring! Worthless.
Go. Shadows of fate.
Where do we go? Jinxa. Oh, we're going back. Okay. Going back. Oh, I remember just going down here, just walking though. Wow.
Welcome to Liyue Harbor.
Wow. Liyue Harbor looks very different from when I came last. It's almost as if I'm listening to the same melody, but with a richer timbre and new variations added.
Well, we are here during Lantern Rite after all. It only comes once a year, so they always have a big celebration. It's fair to say that this time of year is when Liyue Harbor looks the prettiest.
Great. Let's go and check it out. I can't wait to get into the city and see it all up close for myself. The streets are breathtaking. Smiles and laughter everywhere I look. It's contagious. I can almost feel the music in the air. I have the urge to start waving my conductor's baton.
I'm glad that you're enjoying the city.
Everyone, a fancy meeting you all here. What a nice surprise.
Hello, Xinyan. Let me introduce some new friends. They are...
Traveler, Paimon, and Mr. Dvorak, right? I've known them all for quite a while.
When I was last here to advertise a Liyue stop for the Iridescence Tour, Xinyan was one of the few people willing to give me the time of day.
Feels like I've been chasing this Iridescence Tour bandwagon halfway around the world, but I keep getting stood up. What's going on, Mr. Dvorak?
I'm so sorry, Xinyan. We've had a string of terrible luck recently, and every time we've tried to put on a show, something or other has come up to stop our plans from materializing.
Is that right? I guess it can't be helped. So, what brings you to Liyue Harbor at this time of year anyway? Thinking of putting on a music festival during the Lantern Rite celebrations?
A Lantern Rite music festival? Yes, please!
No, I'm actually here on personal business this time.
Oh, so no Lantern Rite music festival?
I mean, that's not just up to me. Hosting a music festival takes a lot of funding and personnel. Moreover, I've never worked with the Liyue authorities before. Even if I were to start putting something together right now, I think it'd be too rushed.
You know what? I think that's a problem here, is that you haven't actually tried putting it together yourself. You should probably do it. I'd say the right word is do it, Anakin. Do it, Anakin. Genkai desu. Alright, I think I'm just gonna put this in ito.
But we're going to meet the Liyue Qixing, aren't we? And they're the ones in charge.
Uh-huh, that's right. Miss Keqing and Miss Ningguang can make anything happen.
You mean... what?
This is the perfect opportunity! Well, sure, it might not work out, but it can't hurt to bring it up as a suggestion. That's the spirit! See? Even the Traveler agrees with me. Mr. Dvorak, don't let yourself be put off by the fact that a few things haven't worked out recently. As for the performers, I can put you in touch with some local artists. My friend Yunjin is a well-known opera singer in Liyue. With her support and a commissioned song from the Yunhan Opera Troupe, we should be able to get something going.
But what about you, Xinyan? Are you just going to sit this one out?
What do you take me for? If we actually manage to make the Iridescence Tour Lantern Rite Grand Concert a reality, you think I'd let anyone else perform the opening act?
Wow! There's that rock and roll spirit!
What do you say, Mr. Dvorak?
Okay. I'll give it a shot. But the opening act is not something to be chosen lightly, Xinyan. I will judge your work by the strictest of standards, so please make sure you are fully prepared.
Are you kidding? I thought you'd never ask. Whew, guess my shopping time's getting cut short. I'm gonna head back right away and start working on this. Yao Yao, if you run into your senior on the way to the Qixing, please send her my regards.
Okay, I promise I will. Good luck with your music, Xinyan.
You've got this, Xinyan! So about the senior of yours Xinyan mentioned just now, is that anyone we know?
Yes, it's Xiangling. She's mentioned you two before.
What?
Xiangling's always thinking about cooking. Whenever she gets scrapes or burns, she just leaves them to heal by themselves. She definitely needs someone around her to look after her. I know you must have looked out for her a lot too in the time you've known her. So, thank you for that.
This is a peaceful neighborhood.
Madam Ping!
Oh, it's Master! Is it okay if I go and say hi to her?
Oh, calm down now, dear. I'm not about to run off anywhere. I'm not a bundle of energy like you.
I haven't seen you in days, Master! I've missed you.
Oh, bless you, Yao Yao. You do say the sweetest things. Ah, look who it is. Visiting friends during the Lantern Rite, are we?
You're half right, Madam Ping. We were also trying to help out Mr. Dvorak over here. We were on our way to take him to see the Qixing.
Hello, ma'am. I am a musician from Fontaine and an organizer of the Iridescence Tour. I don't suppose you've heard of it.
Master! Master! The Iridescence Tour is a super famous music festival!
Oh, an old lady like me wouldn't know much about that sort of thing. A music festival, you say?
Oh shit.
It sounds terribly exciting.
We can add some musical events when we're at the ride.
Oh, right! Madam Ping, how would you feel about that? You're in elder of Liyue, and you know all about Liyue's cultural traditions. Hearing your thoughts would definitely help us figure out how best to approach it. For example, do you think it might be a bit too modern, or is there any other issue?
Why, not at all. Music pays homage to history and culture, and it can also be a bridge between different civilizations. Times change, and the music enjoyed by the youngsters of today is no doubt very different from the tunes I was accustomed to in my youth. Nevertheless, all fine things in life can be appreciated. And so, I look forward to it immensely.
Hear, hear. I do believe that, my own dear grandmother aside, you are the wisest old lady I've ever met.
Oh, wait.
Goodness gracious! You're all being suspiciously sweet today. Yao Yao, whatever have you been feeding them?
Master, you're in such a great mood today. You're even cracking jokes with the rest of us.
Oh, well, I'm sure you must have plenty to be getting on with. Yes? Run along now. Don't let me hold you up.
Thanks, Madam Ping. We'll see you again soon.
You mustn't be afraid to try new things. If you never try, you'll never know. With your contribution, I'm sure this year's Lantern Rite will be a most spectacular one.
Boring.
I remember doing this a lot before. Like during my breaks from work when I was working from home, I would usually just do this.
Useless. Boring.
While the Millelith stands guard.
And when you meet with the Ministry of Civil Affairs, please remind them that the festivities are not an excuse to procrastinate their work.
Understood, Miss Ganyu. I'll take my leave now.
Ganyu!
What brings you here, Yao Yao?
I've brought all the medicine you asked me to pick for you. Oh, and here's a pack of sweet flower seeds as well. Also, these dried Qingshan leaves make a great pot of tea that's very good for you. I know you've had a lot to deal with at work recently, but you shouldn't push yourself too hard. If you're not careful, you'll end up falling asleep in the grass again.
Okay, I'll be right back. Guys, I need to go to the bathroom again. So what happens when you eat cheese? Cheese. Right, we're back. Please put on my headphones. Okay.
Well, this is weird. It's like a responsible younger sister talking to their disorganized older sister.
Thank you, but Paimon's criticism is quite valid. I do have a tendency to neglect matters outside of work, and that's something I should improve on. Oh, my apologies. I don't believe we've been introduced.
Ah! Paimon will do the honors! What's wrong? Did Paimon go over everything a bit too fast? It's definitely an ambitious plan. If there's anything you didn't quite catch, Paimon's more than happy to go over it again.
It may be a little difficult to make this happen.
Oh?
Well, the Lantern Rite is the most important festival of the year. Our celebrations must not only be visually spectacular, but also appeal to the tastes of Liyue citizens from all walks of life. The Iridescence Tour is relatively unknown in Liyue. It's difficult to predict how a brand new show will be received. It would be quite risky for us to bet everything on this one music festival.
All very valid points. I completely understand.
Therefore, we will not replace or cancel any of our pre-existing program. However, I will submit a proposal requesting to put the Iridescence Tour special performance as the final act of this year's festivities. Some live music will certainly add to the festive atmosphere on the night of the Lantern Rite. As for the venue... Let's reserve a space at the docks. Yes, my thoughts precisely. Now I just need to take some time to give this proposal some polish. As long as I clearly lay out the pros and cons, and highlight the key points of the proposal, given that Ping and the Traveler have both given the idea their blessing, I'm confident that Qixing will be sure to give it serious consideration. Mr. Dvorak, I will need to discuss with you the number of musicians who will be coming to Liyue, as well as their catering and accommodation requirements.
Oh, yes, certainly. Let's step to the side and discuss further.
As soon as there's work to do, Ganyu's as diligent as ever.
I couldn't agree more. Master once said that everyone has things that they are good at and things that they are less good at. So, with that in mind, Ganyu shouldn't feel compelled to become perfect at absolutely everything. I'm good at taking care of people, so that can be left to me.
Wow! Hey, Yao Yao, can you take care of Paimon too? Paimon's getting hungry again.
Really, Paimon?
I'm afraid my backpack's empty now, but if you let me know what you like, I can bring you some of your favorite dishes next time we meet. Apart from lotus flower crisps, what else do you like?
Anything sweet, and anything that's made from slimes.
Here's what I've drafted so far. Anything else you want to add?
No, this is excellent. I'm racking my brains, but I don't think you've missed a single thing.
Perfect. Then we'll leave it as is. I'll go make an official copy. Oh, perfect timing. We were just wrapping up our discussion here. Not at all. Every second counts for a complex proposal such as this. I will inform the Qixing of this development immediately. Please give me a moment to pass on the message. Yao Yao, thank you for bringing my herbs. I will make sure to take them.
Remember to make tea from them first, Ganyu. You mustn't just chew them raw.
I will.
Okay, I should be getting back. If Yao-Yao stays out for too long, Mom and Dad will be worried sick. Everyone, I'm sure that the music festival will go off without a hitch, so don't worry. And in case I don't see you before, I wish you all a very happy Lantern Rite.
Thank you, Yao Yao. Happy Lantern Rite to you, too.
We should go get dinner together sometime!
That lady I just talked to, Ganyu, she really thinks of everything. It got me wondering, could it be that all our failed attempts so far have been down to our failure to properly prepare for different contingencies?
Useless.
Greetings, Traveler, Paimon, and Mr. Dvorak. Call me Kuching. Ganyu has brought me up to speed on everything. I'll get straight to the point. The Qixing have approved Ganyu's proposal. Over the next few days, I will be working with Mr. Dvorak on behalf of the Qixing to facilitate the organization of this concert.
Yay! That's awesome!
Please. The Qixing have a duty to deal with matters such as these. We have merely moved things forward to the next step. On a more personal note, I am an avid supporter of all things new and innovative. As such, it is my privilege to work with you on this exciting project.
Thank you so much, Kuching. I'd become quite discouraged after our recent failures and was expecting the same outcome once again, so I didn't dare to get my hopes up. Never in my wildest dreams could I have imagined this going so smoothly. It's like a dream come true. Right. Time for me to call in the performers. To stage a concert at a high-profile event like this is a rare opportunity. We'll make sure it's a night to remember.
Yes! Our music band's finally getting fired up!
Yes, indeed. I know exactly what I'm doing from here. For a musician, music will always be the language they are most fluent in. Oh, that. Well, that can wait for another time.
Oh. Ganyu? What's wrong?
They told me all about Mr. Dvorak's situation, but I was so engrossed in drafting the proposal that I forgot all about it.
Oh, that's quite all right. I don't even know what the person I'm trying to find looks like, so it was always going to be a long shot. Don't worry about me, Ganyu. Your time and energy are needed elsewhere. I'm sure you already have plenty to deal with between this concert and everything else going on during the Lantern Rite.
Thanks. It was just that I had a few initial thoughts when I heard your story. For instance, I wonder if this lady your ancestor met might have been an Adeptus. What do you think? To tell you the truth, Mr. Dvorak, I am somewhat related to the Adepti myself. I am part human and part Qilin. The Qilin is an illuminated beast. I know how important your quest to get in touch with your roots must be to you, because I've been there myself before, trying to find out where I belonged.
Did you say the Adepti? And you're illuminated beast? Part Qilin? Are you telling me all the rumors of the Liyue Adepti are real? So it's not just artistic license?
You bet they're real! Trying to track them down is tough, though. Like Jueyun Karst itself. There's nothing specifically stopping you from going there, but getting in and out of there is quite an ordeal.
Yes. Anyway, if you're looking to uncover a lost melody or shine light on a forgotten aspect of Liyue's cultural history, I'm probably not the best person to ask. But if it's a person you're looking for, then I just might be able to help.
I see. I think I understand the situation now. In that case, Ganyu, shall we divide the work between us?
Yes, that was also my thought.
Great. So Mr. Dvorak and I will concentrate on things here in the city to make sure the concert goes according to plan. In the meantime, Ganyu will reach out to her network and try to find the person he's looking for. How's your workload at the moment? Will you be able to make time?
I can probably get through everything in 2 days, as long as I don't sleep.
Wait, what do you mean as long as I don't sleep? Even for someone with illuminated beast blood in their veins, working for such an extended period without a break will take its toll on your health.
Somehow that does not sound persuasive coming from Keqing.
Be it but 3 moons from the start, he who returns is not he that departs. Even I know the importance of maintaining a healthy work-life balance.
In that case, 3 days.
All right, I can work with that.
If you have the time, would you join me for this search? You're well known to many of the Adepti and respected among the people. I'll feel much more at ease with your company. Okay, then let's meet back here in 3 days.
Watch this space, Mr. Dvorak. We'll get to the bottom of this.
You're all so helpful and kind. I just...
Just think, imagine if we found the Adeptus lady, or one of her descendants, and got them to come to the performance. Wouldn't that be amazing? It'd be such a happy reunion, and that's exactly what this festival's all about.
You're right. Okay, I'm gonna pull out all the stops to make this lantern rite a true extravaganza.
We should probably get going. Mr. Dvorak, could you come with me to confirm the site?
Ooh, we're coming too!
I was wondering, what are your thoughts on music? What does it mean to you?
Music sounds nice?
Truth be told, the question of what music means to people is one that I've been pondering for quite some time. Let's revisit this question after the concert.
Worthless! Lady Yuhang?
Baiwen, what is it?
Per Lady Ningguang's orders, I've been gathering intelligence outside of the city with the goal of uncovering and dispatching any trouble ahead of the festival. I am told that a strange melody was heard somewhere along the coast. I was wary of investigating further on my own, so I was just on my way to report this incident to Lady Ningguang. But I'm worried that if we don't act right away, we may miss the window of opportunity to take appropriate action.
I understand. In that case,
Yeah, Keqing, you're busy enough as it is. There's a ton of different things in the city that needs your attention. Leave it to us. Don't worry. Whatever it is, we'll definitely be able to handle it.
With the Traveler on the case, it's as good as dealt with. Thank you. This will be a great help. I will inform Lady Ningguang about the situation. Once it's resolved, please come and find me again at Yujing Terrace and let me know.
Will do! And say hi to Ningguang for us!
you have my thanks too. Stay safe and come back as soon as you're finished.
Good luck.
She said she'll reach out to the Yunhan Opera Troupe? Huh, I see. Then I'll arrange for a rehearsal venue and accommodation as soon as possible. Everything should be ready tonight.
Many thanks, Keqing. You know, I once heard someone from Liyue describe a person as swift as lightning and agile as the wind. At the time, I thought it was a curious expression, and I had a hard time piecing together a mental image of such a person. But now, having seen Keqing in action, I honestly can't think of any other way to describe it. It's such a vivid and expressive phrase, a testament to the richness of Liyue's culture.
You're too kind, Mr. Dvorak.
Useless.
Byron said the strange tune was coming from around here, right? But Paimon doesn't hear anything. There doesn't seem to be a soul in...
I was just wondering who in their right mind would come out to a place like this. So, it's you two.
Yuan! How'd you sneak up on us like that? You nearly gave Paimon a heart attack!
You look pretty alive to me. Can't have spooked you that bad.
Fair enough.
Ah, you're here for that too? Saves me a bit of explaining. Come with me. I've already reconned the perimeter, so we should be safe.
The stuff by the door is in pretty good condition, though. It can't have been too long ago that someone was last living here.
Let me scribe. Let's light it up. Boring.
Alright, I'm gonna take a break a little bit. I'll be right back.